Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at The Surge. This is a, let's see, it's coming out to PS4, Xbox One, and Windows on May 16th, but we got a chance to play it early. It's from Deck 13, we're going to hop in here, from the people that made Lords of the Fallen, which was another sort of Souls style game, Dark Souls style game. And this one takes that core idea and puts it in more of a futuristic sci-fi uh, dystopian apocalypse sort of thing. The story is sort of neat, where you're playing this guy. There's no character creation stuff that you would maybe think if you haven't played Lords of the Fallen. But yeah, for right now, I am in the second area. I think we have messages.
She said I should get to the executive level, that it's safe there. Security forces have...
So what's going on here is at certain points the ozone got bad enough that this company, Creo, C-R-E-O, came up with an idea to shoot these rockets into the sky that somehow repairs the ozone that has been damaged.
Come back anytime.
Well, we're not leaving just yet. And so part of that, they've also designed these exosuits to help people, lift heavier objects or help disabled people get the ability to walk, all that sort of stuff. And this guy actually, specifically at the beginning of the game, is in a wheelchair. And you see sort of that the sort of optimistic view of all of this stuff. We'll just start playing here, but sort of takes a turn for the worse when he sees the process of actually installing the exosuit involves directly screwing these metal parts to his body. It's a bit of a bloody scene. But not like gory. Oh crap. And I'm dead. That actually isn't hard. I've beaten him before. I just wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, just to explain the Dark Soulsian part of this whole thing. Now, essentially, my scrap, which is not much, scrap is their form of souls.
Happy to help.
I just go back here and get it. There we go. Let's see. He dropped some scrap. And so yeah, he gets this stuff installed, and then you see a little bit of the screen about some sort of malfunction with his power core, and he is supposed to be taken away. There's a guy right here. Nope. There was one here the last time I was here. Okay, I'm just looking around. So, there's a guy down there. Okay, no, that guy looked like a robot or something. Here's a elevator. He wakes up sometime later. They don't really explain what happens there. Okay, we got a guy here. They put a lot of these hammer dudes. I do have a hammer, but I got this from a boss. This is the second area, just in case. I forgot to mention that. They've been putting these tutorial stuff. Boom, got him. Yeah, so he wakes up a little while later. A drone is sort of dragging him away. And so he wakes up and starts kicking butt, I guess. Okay, we got a guy there. And some loot. Got that.
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my rig's out of juice. I'm a fucking statue here. Can't move a thing. Can you power it up? Jumpstart me?
There's a whole concept of overcharging, which is sort of how you activate these units. Oh, we got an audio log.
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds.
Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs. Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so, you know, Hobbs is fine.
And yeah, there's a little bit of dialogue stuff.
Shit, man. I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped. Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. Wanted to check the failsafe consoles, see what they recorded. Got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out.
Let's see, what now?
What's your plan?
I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets mad.
Yeah, there's no like
Gonna windshield.
dialogue stuff here as far as
Should be all right.
like choices or anything. It's just pure talking so far.
What's the deal with these failsafe consoles?
Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all that's going down. And check them out if you want, but my adventuring days are done.
What are you doing down here?
Well, just
Yeah, so we got a couple guys here.
I'm maintenance.
Oh yeah, while
Should've
we're
left this stuff to security, but I thought,
There we go.
hey Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man, just stupid. What I've seen since then, man, you wouldn't believe it.
all right.
So long, Hobbs.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, so the earlier area that I was at was kind of like the outskirts of this area. So one of the cool things is you can target specific bodies, parts of their body. With the right stick, I'm swirling this around. Anything that's blue is a weak spot, so you focus on that. And if you do enough damage, you will get the ability to do a finishing move, and if the enemy has something particular on his body, he will have a good chance of dropping some loot, whether it's scraps or an actual piece of equipment. Just to give you an idea, here's sort of what we have here. Yeah, I got a number of items here. This one I'm particularly using called the Pax Imperator, which is sort of a piece of this big giant robot that I took out as a boss for that previous area. We got like a pistons when you start with, this like big giant hammer thing, sort of chainsaw thing, which there are enemies that dual wield them. I don't know if there's any dual wielding in this game, or at least not yet. Yeah, they just introduced drones with this second area, which is sort of seems like a bit of a loot that I can also find out there, but he can take shots at enemies if I need them to. That sort of stuff. The body gear lets me turn on lights. So there's some parts of the first area that were dark, so that stuff. And the rest of these don't really add any abilities, it's just more adding stats. Implants are sort of perks, in a sense. I guess maybe you could put it similarly to maybe the rings in Dark Souls, but it's not really anything major. I got a bunch of stuff here. This little icon, the plus symbol, and whatever else is on that means I have to go back to the medic bay to install these. But I got basic stuff. These are the health packs I am ingesting. Sort of like the drinks or herbs or whatever from the Demons or Dark Souls games. This increases my maximum health. Displays the enemy gauges, health gauges. Yeah, max health and how much energy I gain through attacks. Just pickups. This just lets you see all the audiobook stuff, audio logs, and some other collectible stuff. And there's stats. There's no spending your XP on specific stat categories. Yeah, you just basically level up. You can upgrade your items, craft new ones. That's what all the scrap is for. And otherwise, it seems fairly standard. You know, here's my dash is on X. A circle does your health item or whatever it is you have attached there. I'm not sure what that orange thing is in the... but yeah, there's like the lights. But my D-pad here, this is left and right, which there's nothing there. See, there's a finishing move. Yes, we got this guy. Is he weak to anything? Left arm is weak. So he's going to come back any minute. The game perpetually saves, so much like the Dark Souls games, you can't necessarily just quit when you die and go back and retry on that sort of thing. Though there might be a little bit of delay. I don't know why the guy's not coming back here anymore. Most of the time I don't focus on any particular body part with this stuff, but I got... oh. As you use the items more, you get... okay, this is interesting. I'm curious to see this. You gain proficiency in them. Oh. And yeah, there's lots of like hidden bits of loot around levels, so you definitely want to look in all the nooks and crannies. Sometimes you have to break into... oh. Let's get this guy in the turret. Yes, this seems like a nice little fast thing, but I don't have much... crap. Yeah, you definitely got to pay attention to your health. That's how I died there. Let's see. Yeah, so these are the schematics I've picked up. Which I don't want to make any of those, I don't think. I want to see if there's anything here I can upgrade with what I have. So you definitely lose your scraps, but you can come back here at any point and bank it. As you can see there, I've got about 2,784 there.
She said I should get to the executive
Have a
level
nice
that it's
day,
safe there.
Warren.
Security forces have it locked down, but it's the getting there that's the problem. She said things will soon be under control, and they've asked for external aid. It tells you how serious things have gotten. They've called for outside help. But you know what? It's home. If they've got everything under control, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them. Terrifying enough listening to the noises. I don't know being out there. I'm safe here.
Just get this guy. Oh, great. So we lost that scrap from earlier. It's not really a big deal. Too much. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back off of those butterfly things until maybe I can upgrade them. Because right now they are not helping me out. So I got a pipe. And I'm just going back to the PEX thing.
Happy to help.
Yeah, so this I've used a bit more, so it's my proficiency is up a good bit. Although I think it's also dependent on the class of item that you use it on. And so yeah, when it's stuff like this is not working, I think that's going to because I'm going to find the where it's at on the bottom. The energy part. That third bar, the blue bar, is energy. There we go. That is sort of your energy, like a combo meter, kind of. Because it goes down as you... Yeah, that's the exolift that goes up. That would be if I had stuff up there. And since I don't, never need to bother with it. Yeah, let's just start taking down these guys one by one. There we go. A lot of the time I don't really bother too much with trying to do finishing moves. Or at least trying to focus on body parts, that sort of stuff, the more finesse. Oh, crap. Just because it's not really that necessary. Yeah, so now my energy is quite a bit higher. That requires me to get to level 75 to overcharge whatever it is that is there. Okay, here's something. And that would essentially open up something around here. That's sort of just a way to activate something. Okay, there's an exo lift. This will carry me up here. Oh, up here even harder. Or higher. Okay, not sure what to make of this stuff. Yep. Oh, crap. These guys might just be... Yep. I should probably stay away from those guys. Those guys are really tough. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to really talk about. The good thing is that my
Workers, they look out for you.
my scrap is right at the top of that, where I will be safe without activating that guy. So we shouldn't be in too bad of trouble. This guy, no weak. There we go, right leg. So if you go for something like a leg, you'll have potential of missing more stuff. missing attacks. Otherwise, it's not too bad. I kind of wish there were rocks. There we go, get him. Boom. Yeah, and they all kind of burn up like that. It's a little bit weird. Alright. What does he have? We'll get these scraps, maybe go back. Obviously, like in Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that, when you go back... There they are. That's a decent amount. Yeah, I don't know if I can go back to the previous area. I think there should be, because there was like a level 55 item. Or a thing I couldn't activate. Much like there's that 75 that I can't do much with. If I try and overcharge it, it's not going to let me.
Help.
Oh crap. Let's finish him off. These finishers have been okay. They kind of slow down in a way that makes it look like there might be more to do with them. But I haven't seen any evidence of that. So this should activate this door.
I'm locked in here.
The last guy that said that came out and attacked me. Okay. Bust a bunch of stuff here.
Damn. Thanks, man.
Okay, this guy's an actual dude.
Come on. Say something. I appreciate it, really. Thought I was gonna starve in here. Don't know how much longer I would have lasted.
What's going on here?
On around here?
You mean all this crap? No idea, man. Way above my pay grade. Something hit the system hard, that's for sure. Melted my damn neural link. It was like I was tripping in someone else's head. Thoughts, memory, some weird shit going down. That's...
Yep.
So tell me, what's your story?
Name's Davey, man. I work on the shell production line.
Yeah, so we were a new employee coming into this
Didn't realize for hours the door was busted and I was stuck.
this plant or whatever this establishment is.
So,
See what his
what are
plan
you
is.
gonna do now?
Dunno, man. Not staying out here, that's for damn sure. Maybe ops? Should be safe, right?
So long.
Later.
Oh. Let's see. So yeah, there's the area where we died at before.
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours? Days? This place is falling apart.
Let's take this guy out.
I was told it wouldn't hurt.
There we go, his body is
It would
weak.
be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started. I was awake. It hit
Boom.
my flesh. Pierced into my
Okay,
bone.
we got something.
I can still hear the machines. Feel them. And I screamed. Just screamed until there was no air.
Yeah, so that's where we were at before talking to that one guy.
It didn't stop.
Occasionally there are items in these boxes. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back up to the medical bay. And so far it's been pretty good. Obviously I'm still working on this game, playing some more of it. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Security.
I don't know what that's all about.
Move onward.
Okay, that was great. Especially when I wasn't paying attention to my health. Okay, so... Whoa. Oh, I didn't know these guys were going to come back. Hello. Well, I'm leaving. Yeah, and so far, they don't punish you for dying, much like in Dark Souls, where sort of you tend to lose your you sort of either you have like less health or they put some sort of like handicap on you. Demon Souls, it was kind of a help. Let's see if we can take these guys out now. Well, okay. Those guys are way more powerful than I should be bothering with. So, learned that. So I guess I didn't have too little health.
Take care.
I just lost it so quickly I didn't realize it. But obviously, like Dark Souls, there's the light attack, the heavy attack, that use more or less of your stamina, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so far it's just been pretty well made. I guess I have to go in that back direction. Let's take this guy out. We'll go back. That I've been saying for a little while. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Sprinting and jumping is a little bit weird because it's left L3 to do that. Then while you're doing it, you press it again to jump.
Hello.
Hello. So we have now a decent amount of scrap.
She said I should get to the executive level.
I'll just
but it's
play.
I'm so glad to see you, man. I ain't it's been hours, man.
What medicine do you
What
need?
meds do you need?
It's an implant. Call my I will die without him. Last time I went out. Seriously,
I'll try.
you don't know how much. Seriously, I know it's I mean, who wants to go out there? But please.
How are you and
Oh, he didn't want to help me. I mean, if it was him, I mean, it's not like I'm being overdramatic.
Okay.
Have to go.
Hey, don't forget.
We made it, bud.
So we have to go find his meds. I don't know where.
On this. Here.
Whoa.
Take it.
You met Davey?
Oh, yeah. Wanted me to fetch you. Of course I said no. He's crazier than I thought if he thinks I'm...
Any trouble?
Nah. Worse is...
Alright, so
Look after yourself, man.
that's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here. So this is what? A Goliath arm. I have the ability to actually make it. What does it use? Force regulator. And so yeah, there's different levels of each, all the way up to Mark 4. But obviously that requires Mark 2, 3, 4 scrap as well. So I'm curious to see what we've got here. So this seems like something I can make. I can totally upgrade the Pax Imperator. I can upgrade a bunch of this stuff as well. So I guess while I am doing that, let's do that. I can bank my scrap from here. Okay. Let's see. I can do one of these legs. Well, let's... Yeah, let's do one of these legs. Boom. And obviously one of the things you can do here is just spend that scrap on your core power. Which, along with that, you can see that core power consumption part, that is what these implants feed into. As you can see, there's like 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. What is that? 4, 10, 14, 15. I think the... I want to say these also count against that. Yeah. So that one is 1, 2, 2. Though that one doesn't count again. It's... Yep. So it's all this equipment that essentially works towards that. So I guess that's what the... like the cell phone bars there means. Okay. So yeah, still learning a bit. This is a communication terminal with the main person that has been helping me figure out where to go or what to do, all that. So yeah, we're going on about 30 minutes or so. I think it's a pretty good look at this game.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
So let's see if this thing gets better. Boom. Seems pretty good still. I think if I upgraded my own core level, that would be a better help. But so far, boom. So far, it's been pretty good so far. So yeah, definitely looking forward to put more time into this and hopefully working towards a review. It's out on Tuesday, May 16th. PS4, Xbox One, PC. This is the PS4 version on a PS4 Pro. If you're wondering, I have it set on performance. When you change that, it tells you to essentially quit out and start up the game again. There's lots of different options here. A lot of gameplay stuff you can toggle on and off. Lots of audio stuff, as well as seems like some different control stuff. You can customize that stuff to your liking, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys again next time.